Days since a St. Paul father and youth hockey coach was shot and killed, all while trying to stop someone from stealing his wife's car. Michael Brasel was just 44 years old and leaves behind a wife and 2 sons. Today, we're learning more about the teenage suspect arrested for Brasel's death as Brasel's loved ones honor his memory.
The 17-year-old arrested yesterday afternoon, just 24 hours before a celebration of life for the man police say he killed. We have team coverage tonight with more on this case and how Brasel's death has affected so many people in the community. Let's begin with Paul Bloom. Paul?
Kelsey, Randy, good evening to both of you. More than 24 hours after the arrest of this 17-year-old suspect, no murder charges have been filed formally yet in this case. He does still remain in custody. Authorities are not publicly identifying him tonight, but we do know now he is no stranger to police, no stranger to the justice system. Fox 9 has confirmed through multiple sources that the young man in custody right now on suspicion of Michael Brasel's murder is the same young man captured on this viral video last year inside a St. Paul Harding High School bathroom. You can see the assailant is attempting to gain access to and rob a fellow student of his cell phone. There's a pretty good scuffle, a witness videotaping the encounter on Snapchat. Not clear if it's an actual firearm or a BB gun. Regardless, the teen, who we are not naming at this point, was charged and eventually pled guilty to aggravated robbery. He was discharged from probation and supervision in that case in January. On Wednesday, St. Paul police executed a search warrant at his family's home on Rainy Avenue East, where the suspect was taken into custody on suspicion of gunning down Brasel when the dad and beloved hockey coach interrupted a car break-in and confronted the armed teenager.
This is a senseless, violent crime. Not too far down the road, I'm a resident of the city now, not the chief anymore, but these are my neighbors. These are our community members.
I spoke to former police chief Todd Axtell, now a public safety consultant, broadly about the juvenile justice system and the consequences for young offenders when it comes to guns.
Time and time again, young people continue to reoffend. They're getting caught with a gun in the commission of a crime, stolen guns, young people who shouldn't have their hands on guns, again, using these guns to solve their disputes and commit crimes in our city. That shouldn't have to happen more than once or twice before the criminal justice system says enough is enough.
And again, Axtell there not specifically talking about this case, nor is he speaking on behalf of his former police department. As for the case, prosecutors continue to review evidence and the facts before filing formal charges. I do want to point out, in public records available in the juvenile justice system, it does show that the 17-year-old's mental competency has been questioned as his case was adjudicated late last year into 2023. We're live outside St. Paul Police Headquarters. Paul Bloom, Fox 9.
All right, thank you, Paul. Michael Brasel's death has not only left many concerned about crime, but also reeling from the loss of such a well-known community figure.
Our Mary McGuire spoke with those who knew him and hope to honor his legacy as a father, husband, and hockey coach.
Michael Brasel was a beloved part of the hockey community, both here in St. Paul and in Roseville. Now former players, friends, and family are preparing to say goodbye. All across St. Anthony Park, hockey sticks are out, standing tall on front porches to honor Michael Brasel. The beloved youth hockey coach was gunned down in his front yard Saturday morning, shaking this tight-knit community to its core.
Asking for help and him saying, yeah, no problem, what do we need? And stepping right up.
Scott Hamilton first met Brasel 8 years ago through the Langford Park Youth Hockey Program. He says Michael and his wife Hillary were the first to volunteer for the Mini-Mite team, coaching kids ages 3 to 7. It was a chaotic undertaking to say the least, but one the couple excelled at.
They did a phenomenal job, and Michael was always willing to step up and help however and wherever we needed it.
In this part of St. Paul, neighbors are more like friends, and the bonds of hockey draw people even closer. For Michael, it wasn't just a sport, but a point of connection with family and friends.
My understanding is Michael grew up in the neighborhood. He played Langford Park hockey. As a dad, he gave back.
The loss of such an active husband and young father still doesn't feel quite real. Now that an arrest has been made in connection to his killing, one of the main questions that lingers is why.
It brings all kinds of question and worry and sadness and anger. I mean, it runs the gamut.
A vigil for Michael is planned for Friday night, and his funeral is set for Saturday. Reporting in St. Paul, Mary McGuire, Fox 9.